Welcome back to the Airman Harris Show. Y'all know how it is. No free promo. One day somebody gonna give me something, and I'm gonna promote their stuff to death. Whoever give me something first, y'all gonna get tired of seeing me here talk about it. Like I'm gonna talk about it every day. It's gonna happen one day. I ain't got but like 100, subscribers, but one day I'll be at 1 million. But like I told y'all before, I'm just here to create a platform. Um, it'll blow up by the time Sean, DJ, both DJs, Dime, Deal, Jordan, uh, I can't think of his name. The other little Jordan that's out there killing it in track, Eamon, Tyler, um, who I'm missing. Sorry if I'm missing y'all kid, but it's for all my friends, kids. It's gonna be a platform for them. They all young right now. I think my kid's probably the oldest. So by the time they get up there, um, it's gonna be popping. TD, Tyreek, all of them. I don't want to leave nobody out because they're gonna kill me if I do. They probably don't watch my pod anyways. But anyway, I'm just creating a platform for them, getting it started early. So when they get up there, they'll be able to tell their own truth right here on the Airman Hair Show. But realistically, y'all, I got on here, just on my heart, just pray for the homeless, y'all. Pray for the sick, the shut in, the mentally ill. Just say a prayer for them. I know it's Sunday. I don't normally do pies on the weekends, but it's Sunday. Just, say a prayer for them. I was Ubering. I do a lot of Ubering on the weekends. And I guess I'll tell a quick story. I know India, my mom and them going to get mad when I do this type of stuff, but I know when I'm going to die, how I'm going to die, and, whatever. But this dude, he was real big dude, burly, black. He reminded me of our security man Trey had in New Orleans. We kept dishing and dodging. Trey, you remember that? Trey probably don't watch my pod either. But anyway, he's just a big dude. He ran, flagged my car down. It's dangerous, of course, but I stopped. I hollered at him. I talked to him. He like, man, I need $3 to catch the bus. He had on like little flimsy shorts, holy shirt, so it didn't look like he had nothing on. He probably could have beat me, probably could have. He's big, big dude. He like $3, to catch the bus. And normally I don't tell this either because they say when you tell about it, you block your blessings. But anyway, I gave him $1 and reached my pocket. He like, man, I need three. He like forcing him, like, bro, like I'm having $2 in my pocket. Gave him $2. He like, let me get that juice right there. I'm like, there's no juice in here. It's a half drunk water. He's like, let me get that. I'm like, bro, I'm Ubering. Like, this is my, I need this to drive. This is my water I need. They need to give me, that's the water I always move too. They need to, hook a brother up with a deal too, because I'm always promoting their water. But anyway, it's like, well, let me get this sandwich, bro. This is my lunch. Like, you can't get out my food. So I always keep change, in the little door handle, whatever, just sitting there. So I wound up giving him $3 and, gave him the water, whatever he wanted. I just gave it to him and just pray for them type of people, man. Because every time I'm driving, I just see people, a lot of them be like mentally ill. Some of them might be physically able to do what they need to do, but just say a prayer for the people that's sick and homeless, because that's been on my heart a lot lately. As I'm making this pod, excuse my attire too. I'm half shaved. I started shaving and I stopped. I've been out there catching them crappies, y'all. They still out there biting. I know people been saying the spine over down here, but I caught about 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I'll share y'all later, probably more than that. But anyway, I'll share y'all later when I'm cleaning them. I looked at my phone. Also, check out this TCU versus who was it? Oklahoma State, the baseball. Excuse me. The baseball manager, he took like a minute to get off the field. Arguing with the umpires. I love a good, fight, especially you fighting for your team. And I feel like it stopped the momentum for Oklahoma State college baseball game. He took a long time to get out of the field. He was fighting. He was arguing. I feel like it stopped, stopped the momentum for the other team. I don't know if they won or lost, but I just saw the video. But anyway, I really got on here because Boston lost last night. Denver lost. Boston lost. I'm just happy both of them teams lost. Granted, the Lakers didn't lose yet. But them two teams lost. And I'm like, we ain't in it. They ain't in it no more. JB did his thing. I thought he was going to take more than 27 shots. He didn't. He played his game. He swung the ball around. He had 33 and 9. He did what he could, but with no Jason Tatum, I figured they was going to lose once they said Jason Tatum was out. Like, I knew it was over with. 76ers got too many weapons for Boston with Jason Tatum out. White tried to do what he could do. He had 26 and 6. The big fella, last name started with Q. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's 7-footer from Utah State. He had 17 and 12. I think he only missed one shot, and that's when he thought he was, Hakeem Olajuwon, and tried to the dream shake and pull up, and he missed that one. But he played a decent game, but the 76ers got too many weapons for him. They got Edgecombe, who put in 23 and 6. Paul George, who a lot of the young people's GOAT. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I feel like he's over the hill. He put in 13. Granted, he's 36. I don't know how he GOAT, but whatever. He is 36 years old. I will give him that. So I can't, fault this game, but he can't guard Jaylen Brown, at all. Like, but Embiid put in 34, 12, and 6. Maxey had 30, 11, and 7. I do say down the stretch, they got to get that ball to Maxey. Like I keep telling y'all, speed kills. Maxey got to close out the game. I know they want to feed the big fella. I know they want to keep trusting the process. But Embiid, he hurt. He too slow. They keep feeding him and feeding him. Maxey got to close these games out because he can shoot it. He can get to the cup when he want to get to the cup because he's so fast. Like, they got to get a ball to Maxey. Like, he got to close these games out. Also, I want y'all to pay attention. When he goes back to the bench, Kyle Lowry, he like the veteran on the team. My phone finna die. He like the veteran on the team, so he's always trying to give him advice. And every time he see him coming to him, you see Maxey, like, here he come. Like, here this nigga go. Like, so just pay attention to that next series when they play the Knicks. That's going to be a good series. We all know the Stars going to be out in New York. It's always good to play in the Garden. We all know. So it's going to be a good series, but just pay attention when Kyle Lowry during the timeout or whatever quarter, you're going to see Kyle Lowry run to Maxey and watch Maxey's face. It's kind of comical to me. I done seen like 3 times Maxey like, dude, I got 30. Like, leave me alone. But it's, he just doing his part, doing his job. But it's just funny. It's all in fun. So I'm happy Boston lost. I'm happy the 76ers the process is finally paying off. They came down from 3-1. Not many teams have done that, but we ain't going to get on no 3-1. We ain't going to talk about the 3-1 stuff. But it's 2 Game 7s tonight. You got the Magic at Detroit. I think the Magic should have closed it out last game and let Detroit come all the way back and get that win. I think they was up like 20-something. And Cade Cunningham, he just keeps showing why he's, a first All-NBA team player. Like, he put the whole city of Detroit on his back, the whole state of Michigan on his back, and I can't do nothing but applaud him, I feel like they're going to win tonight because I feel like Orlando should have closed it out in Game 6, but they didn't. I feel like Detroit going to close it out as the 1 seed. I feel like Banchero gonna get his buckets, whatever. If y'all betting on these games, more than likely it's gonna be a low scoring game. They probably not going to get in the hundreds, but we'll see. I feel like Orlando gonna do what they gotta do. I feel like after the game, once they lose, the coach gonna either resign or get fired because they gotta get rid of Banchero, the coach, and you never get rid of the player. So I feel like the coach gonna have to, be out of there, which it sucks because, they made a decent run as an AC, to play against a 1 seed. I feel like Detroit gonna get it done. I could be wrong. Just like the Raptors going into Cleveland. I feel like James with the experience. I know playoff James, don't do a whole lot, but I feel like this series James gonna get it done. I feel like Mitchell gonna get over 30 points. I do think Barrett, is Ingram still hurt? I don't know if Ingram's still hurt. Barrett, Ingram, and who they got? Scotty Barnes. I feel like they're going to do what they got to do, but I don't feel like that's going to be enough for Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, who haven't really showed up a whole lot, and for, James Harden, who's been around a long time, who knows how to get it done, who knows when to shoot, not to shoot, knows when to distribute and not to distribute. So I feel like the Pistons and the Cavs going to wrap it up, going to get it done tonight. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Who y'all think gonna win tonight? I think the game start at 2:30 our time, Eastern time, 3:30. I know most of my followers, most of my friends on Facebook, all y'all on Eastern time. It started at 3:30, I believe, y'all time. So let me know who y'all think gonna win. Let me know y'all thoughts. I'm out though. I'm about to take Dallas to get some glasses because she need them. Peace.